Before the video start, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. And that's all anyhow. Enjoy the rest of the video. I got back from seeing the third Sonic movie around, I would say 2 weeks ago, because I was gonna go see it on the day it came out, which is the 20th of December, but that didn't happen because the movies, all the good seats within the theaters were taken, and the ones that were available were the ones close to the screen, so I was gonna have to wait a while. So I went and see it on the 24th of December. And when I went to see it, I walked out of that theater. My goodness. This is what video game movies should strive to be. Well, this is what all video game movies must strive to be, because the team behind this franchise took their time to listen to their audience and the fans to improve upon it. And my goodness, the third movie was incredible. Go see it for yourself. This will be a spoiler review and my very first movie review. So come back if you want to hear my thoughts, but after you watch the movie, of course. Anyhow, with the first act, I really like how they jump straight into the action, showing Shadow escaping Prison Island, because I thought that would have been like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know where it would have been, but I'm just glad we jumped straight into seeing Shadow immediately within the first few minutes within the movie. I want to focus on the story. When watching it, I really like how they adapted the story from the games and try to make it implement it in their own way. I think that's what I like about the franchise, is that they don't try to do a direct copy of all the games throughout the franchises. They try to make their own. They try to take the elements and make their own story, and they did it well within the third installment. I really like the dynamic between Shadow and Maria, and when it came to the part with, what happened with Maria, I was wondering how they were gonna pull that off, since they had the PG rating. And when I first heard about the PG rating, and I thought maybe they would have just cut it out completely or glossed over it just to play it safe, but no, they slightly changed it in a way I think it still works, and I'm glad they didn't cut it out. That's all I can just say. I'm just glad they actually went through it, because that was an important moment. Within for Shadow's story. Moving on to the characters, when it came to the main trio, I thought Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles was great. Their roles were really important, and I really like it. How over time they really develop as a team. And I like Sonic still has a lot more learning to do. When it came to the human characters, Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm actually happy that that the trio got more screen time, including including Shadow. They got equal amount. They got a great amount of screen time. Because I know a lot of people, including me, did not care too much for the whole long wedding scene within the second movie. So I'm happy about that. And Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman and Gerald. All I'm gonna say is, if you end up watching the movie, you might end up having a laugh of your life, because Jim Carrey, yeah, a lot of energy and hilarious. And Shadow's character, I know people joke about him being edgy, and I'm gonna be honest, he does not come off as edgy. He comes off as broken and blinded by revenge, which I really like. Alright, I'm ready to get into the third act. And the third act, oh my goodness. I don't smile too often, but I was so happy with how the third act turned out. It was just incredible. It was action-packed. It did. I know a lot of people said this, but closest thing we're getting to a Dragon Ball fight. But anyhow, really like how everything came together within the third act. And the post-credit scene, well, I'm not gonna talk about that. I know not everybody has seen it, but so I'm just gonna keep that on. I'll share my thoughts in the future someday. But anyhow, that's all. Tell me what you think of my first movie review, and I'm open to criticism. Constructive criticism, of course. Anyhow, if you enjoy, please consider to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Anyhow, peace out, and I'll see you another time.